Amber and the great ant harvest, in the middle of a vibrant meadow where the air buzzed with the songs of bees and the earth smelled of wildflowers, an ant colony thrived beneath the roots of the great oak tree. This colony was famous for its unity, and every ant, no matter how small, played an important role. Among them was Amber, a tiny ant with a spark of curiosity and a heart full of dreams. Amber loved being part of the colony, but she often felt unnoticed. The older ants worked tirelessly, lifting seeds 10 times their size and organizing food piles with precision. Amber, eager to prove herself, worked twice as hard, but her small size made her tasks seem insignificant. "I want to make a difference," Amber whispered to herself one morning as she gazed at the bustling colony. She watched her sisters carry large crumbs of bread and shiny seeds back to the nest, their antennae wiggling with pride. "You already do, Amber," said Millie, her best friend, who was organizing a line of ants carrying flower petals. "Every bit counts." Amber smiled but remained thoughtful. She wanted to do something truly extraordinary, something that would make the whole colony proud. One sunny afternoon, as the ants gathered supplies, Amber felt a change in the air. The gentle breeze that usually danced through the meadow became sharp and cold. Amber paused, her antennae twitching. "Something's coming," she murmured. Moments later, the colony's lookout, an elder ant named Winston, scurried down from a blade of grass. "Alert!" he called out. "Squirrels have entered the meadow." The ants froze in shock. Squirrels rarely visited their part of the meadow, but when they did, it was bad news. Squirrels, with their quick paws and sharp noses, were known to steal food meant for the winter. Before anyone could react, 2 squirrels bounded into view. Their bushy tails swayed as they sniffed at the carefully collected piles of food. "What a feast!" one squirrel exclaimed, its eyes gleaming with excitement. The ants scattered in panic. The squirrels began pawing through the harvest, tossing seeds and crumbs into their cheeks. Colony was in chaos, unsure of how to stop the intruders. Amber's plan amid the confusion, Amber sprang into action. She climbed onto a small rock and shouted as loudly as she could, "Everyone, listen to me!" The ants paused, surprised to hear Amber's voice so firm and commanding. Even the elder ants turned toward her. "We can't fight the squirrels, but we can outsmart them," Amber declared. "We'll move the food into the tunnels. They're too small for the squirrels to reach." Colony murmured in agreement. "But how will we carry everything so quickly?" one ant asked. Amber thought for a moment. Then she spotted the flower petals Millie had been collecting. "We'll use the petals as sleds," she said. "Load them up and slide them into the tunnels." Everyone worked together. With Amber leading the way, the ants formed a line. They loaded seeds, crumbs, and leaves onto the petals and pulled them toward the entrance of the underground nest. The squirrels, noticing the movement, chattered in frustration. "Hey, where are they taking all the food?" one of them complained, trying to poke its nose into the tunnel. But the entrance was too small, and the squirrels could only watch helplessly as the ants worked faster than ever. Amber didn't stop moving. Her tiny legs worked tirelessly as she hauled petal after petal into the tunnels. At one point, she noticed a heavy crumb left behind near the edge of the pile. Without hesitation, she ran toward it. The crumb was nearly as big as she was, but Amber dug her legs into the ground and pushed with all her might. "You can do it," Millie cheered, rushing to help. Together, they shoved the crumb onto a petal and pulled it into the tunnel just as one of the squirrels reached for it. Colony's teamwork was unstoppable. Older ants lifted the heaviest loads, younger ants carried smaller pieces, and everyone encouraged one another. The food disappeared into the tunnels in record time. By the time the last crumb was safely stored, the squirrels gave up. "This isn't worth the trouble," one muttered, bounding away. As the squirrels disappeared into the forest, the ants erupted into cheers. The elder ants gathered around Amber, their antennae twitching with pride. "You saved our harvest, Amber," Winston said. "Your quick thinking and leadership protected the colony." Amber blushed, her tiny antennae wiggling with excitement. "I couldn't have done it without everyone working together," she said. colony decided to celebrate that evening. Inside the tunnels, the ants shared bits of their stored food, telling stories and singing songs of their victory. Millie nudged Amber playfully. "Looks like you're not so little anymore, huh?" Amber laughed. "Maybe not, but I'll always be part of the team." As winter settled over the meadow, the ants were warm and well-fed in their underground home. Amber's courage and teamwork became a story passed down through the colony, inspiring young ants for generations to come. Amber, however, didn't let the fame go to her head. Every day, she continued to work hard, proving that even the smallest ant could make the biggest difference. And so the colony thrived not just because of their stored food, but because they had learned the true power of unity, determination, and quick thinking. Moral of the story: teamwork makes the dream work. Great achievements are possible when everyone works together. Leadership is about action. True leaders step up even when they feel small and inspire others to do the same. Vocabulary for kids. Colony, a group of ants living and working together. Example: the ant colony worked hard to gather food for winter. Harvest, the collection of food or crops. Example: the ants celebrated after saving their harvest. Determination, not giving up even when something is hard. Example: Amber's determination helped save the colony's food.